Army reporter Carl Reiner here at LaGuardia Airport, awaiting the arrival of a plane load of eminent visitors, among them the distinguished Viennese authority on fishing and angling. It is reputedly the world's greatest fisherman alive today. And here he is, Professor Hookline von Sinker. Professor Sinker. Good evening, Professor Sinker.
There she blows!
Yes, Professor.
Oh, I came from fishing just now.
Well, that's wonderful. Professor...
Lost my sinker.
Well, it's a shame. Professor, I understand that you are, as we all know, the world's greatest fisherman. Now, you must have had some exciting experiences in your time. Would you relate to us what you consider to be the most exciting fish story you ever experienced?
Well, I once had a tussle with a... No, that was the little one. I had a tussle with a can of sardines once. I couldn't get it over. Cut my finger.
Oh, that's...
See? But anyway, I had a tussle once with the greatest fish that was ever alive.
What was that?
The silver shark.
Oh, the silver shark.
They said, nobody could catch the silver shark. And I said, let me let him. When I went in the waters where he was swimming, you know, when I threw out my line, when I let it go, and I let it go, and I let it, and all of a sudden, after about 2 or 3 hours, I hooked into the silver shark. I hooked him, and then I almost thought I was hooked because I was going. And then I reeled him back in. And then I reeled him in, and I let him out a little bit. And then I reeled him, and I played with him, and I played. And then I started to reel him a little more. And then I let him out a little bit. And then I started to reel him in, you know. Reeled him in, and then I let him out a little bit. And then I started to reel him in. And he started to swim towards the ship. And then I pushed him away from the ship. On this, after about 7, 8 hours, I was still reeling him in, and I was letting him out and reeling him in. And then I was letting him out. And then finally, after about the second day, I started to reel him in real close. You understand? About the second or third day, I had him near the boat, and then the line broke.
The line snapped.
And the third day, the line snapped, and I grabbed the line.
Your bare hands.
With my bare hands, and I held onto the line, and after about the 7th day, I went in the water with the fish. And I was fighting behind the fish, and I finally got up on top of him, and I yelled for a pair of spurs. And they threw me spurs, I got on top of the fish, and he would go down, and I would hold him up, and then I would go down over here, and then here up, and I would hold him up here, and then I would go down, and after the 4th month, I was holding him there. I sit here, and then I get him right near the boat with the gills, and then I had to let him go.
Well, why, Professor?
That's the end of the fishing season. It took such a long time.
After all that work, it seems a shame. Professor, what would you consider to be the most difficult fish to land and catch in all the oceans?
Well, the most difficult fish to catch is the fox.
Fox, Professor?
Yeah, that's the most difficult. I've never caught one yet.
Well, Professor, a fox is an animal. It's a woodland animal. It's not a fish.
A what?
A fox is not a fish. It's an animal.
Fox is not a fish?
No.
I throw out all that fox fishing equipment. I gotta throw it away?
It's not a fish.
A wolf is a fish.
No, I'm afraid a wolf is also an animal.
Wolf is not a fish
No,
either?
a wolf is another animal.
I gotta throw away the wolf fishing equipment?
I think so.
But the squirrel...
You have squirrel fishing equipment, too?
Throw it away.
I would. Well, Professor...
Fox is not a fish.
Oh, Professor, you must have seen so many beautiful... Professor,
fishing for a fox for 5 years, I never figured...
Well, Professor,
I never figured a fox would not be in a fish.
There's something I'd like to find out. You have sailed the 7 seas, and you must have seen some beautiful and exciting sights.
Oh.
Would you describe one of those to us?
The most beautiful sight I've ever seen is the sight of the flying whale.
Flying whale.
The flying whale, that's a sight. Boy, I'm telling you, you see that 150 tons of blubber just flying around there. You know, sides lightning dangling around. It's beautiful the way it goes around. It's very delicate. 150,000 pounds of blubber just flying through the air. It's a very rare sight, though, because the flying whale only flies once during his lifetime.
Well, what's the reason for that?
Well, when the whale lands, you know, because he got no landing gear, you know. He comes
Well, Professor...
and when he goes bang, there's a lot of whales spared him second around, too.
Professor, you've seen many unusual things. That is one of them. Would you tell us about another one of these unusual experiences and sights?
Oh, there was one time I had the most wonderful time in my whole life. I never thought And it was the time I spoke with this mermaid. It was wonderful.
A mermaid, Professor?
Yes, she was gorgeous, I'm telling you, and she was intelligent and bright.
You imagine you actually saw a mermaid?
Who's imagining?
Well,
I said I saw a mermaid.
well, we all know, Professor, that
We all know the What's that?
it's legendary and mythical. We all know that the sailors have conjured up this myth.
Yes, I told you I saw a mermaid, and that's it.
Well, I don't like to dispute you, but...
You want to step outside. Don't fool around now, you understand?
I think that mermaids are probably just legendary. I never...
You know what I'm going to do with you? I'm going to show you up. You want to see a picture? You want to see a picture?
Well,
I'll show you a picture, all right?
I don't believe that.
I'll show you a picture, all right, away. And you'll be embarrassed, boy. Boy, will you be
I
embarrassed.
don't have to go...
No, don't worry about it. Boy, will you be embarrassed.
Maybe
Boy,
you left it in your other suit, Professor.
What other suit? This is it, kid. This suit, boy. Boy, you're going to be embarrassed right away. I'll show you a picture. Right, if somebody's going to be embarrassed right away. I'll show you a picture. Here, right here. There, how's that?
Well, that's a picture of you, Professor. Well, where's the mermaid?
The mermaid snapped the picture. Oh, gee, boy. I don't know about you, but for me it's true.
Professor, now
I'm not one of those scoffers.
Professor, there's a question I'd like to ask you. Now the ichthyologists claim, and I read this in a book lately, the ichthyologists claim that in all the aquamarinal life, both substratana and substratina, from the plankton to the vertebrae, there is a marked comparison between the mobility and gill structure of all self-propelled crustacea. Now, is this basically true, Professor?
Hey, look, I put on 2 different pairs of shoes. That's hard because I only got 1 pair of shoes.
Professor,
What's your name?
What I mean to say is that people are confused. Is the crab a member of the fish family?
Well, the crab, in a way, is a member of the family, but they're not proud of it. They're not proud of it at all, and the crab is like maybe a 2nd cousin or a 5th cousin, you know what I mean?
Sort of the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, but there's no good. Now, any other question...
Professor, what is the biggest fish you've ever caught? That would be interesting.
Well, there's not room enough here for me to show you the biggest. But extend your arm.
Oh, yes. Well,
extend it. Little wider. Wider. Way wider. But that's not it. It's got to be bigger. Maybe if you touch your right hand with your left toe. No, it's even bigger than that. Come up. Touch your left hand with the right toe. No, try the other way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's all. Hands on hips, place. Now, jumping in place, extending the arm. Good? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're going to believe the mermaid? Keep jumping. I get up early in the morning. I get up early and I can't get sleep on that. Get a comfortable position. Get to sleep. Try to get a little sleep. I'll try all the positions. I can't get to sleep. 2 hours I'm trying to get to sleep. Look at her. Sleeps. Boom, like that. Gotta stay here. Oh, she must be chasing the dog now. Yeah. I can't sit here by myself. Doris. 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 That's what you call a sleeper. Sit here by myself for the whole night, I can't do it. I don't know. I'll go down to Charlie's and get a beer.
Where are you going?
Huh? Doris, I've been trying to get to sleep for 2 hours, and I'm tossed this way and tossed that way. I don't know what to do anymore. If I could just get off to sleep, I think I'd... You like that? Falls asleep, watch your step. Doris! Doris, don't sleep. I can't. It makes me mad.
Why can't you sleep?
I got a big day tomorrow. I got a big inventory come up. I got to be fresh, and I just can't get to sleep.
Well, why don't you do what I do when I can't sleep?
What?
I recite that little saying to myself, you know? Day by day, in every way, I'm getting sleepier and sleepier. Day by day, in every way, I'm getting sleepier and sleepier. Day by day.
She didn't hit the pillow first. How do you like that? I'll try it. Must be very powerful, boy. Every way and every day, every day and every way, I'm getting crazier and crazier. Doris! Doris, will you wake up? Come on, I forgot how that thing goes. How does it go?
Day by day, in every way, I'm getting sleepier and sleepier. Now shut up and let me get some sleep, will you?
I don't know what I'm going to do. Doris! Doris, will you wake up? Please, huh?
What is it? What is it?
I can't get any sleep, and I got a big day tomorrow. Maybe you could talk to me. It's very lonesome at night.
All right, I'll talk to you. Oh, I know. Martha Heismeyer came over today. Harry got a raise. What do you think about that?
Good.
So they decided to sell the station wagon. They've had it, you know, ever since 47.
Yeah.
And they are going to buy Dave Alber's convertible. Dave Albert is going to sell his convertible because he's going to buy a sedan. So they took the station wagon over to a used car dealer, and they figured they could get about $400 for it. Thereabout.
Did you get the $400 for the car?
No, he only got $350.
Oh, yeah?
So he didn't take it.
Oh?
He figured he might as well keep it and fix it up a bit, you know?
Yeah.
So he took it over to that garage on 9th Avenue and...
Ninth Avenue and what, dear? 9th Avenue and what? 9th Avenue, and I'll never get to sleep now. 9th Avenue and what? What? 9th Avenue and where? Where 9th Avenue?
Opposite the bank.
Opposite the bank.
Oh,
Good.
why don't you take an aspirin or something?
That won't put me to sleep, Doris.
Oh, I know what. Why don't you try one of those sedative pills? You know, the kind Dr. Gordon gave you when you sprained your ankle and you couldn't sleep that time?
Think I should?
Well, gosh, you've got to get some sleep.
That's it, I got a
I'd
big
like
day.
a little sleep, too, incidentally.
Where do you keep me, in the medicine chest?
Yeah,
I'll go get
up
it.
on the second shelf, I think.
Yeah, got him.
Nice. Wang.
Gee, they're big pills. I think I'll get some sleep, huh?
Feel sleepy now?
Yeah, a little bit. Night. Did you ever hit big, 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 Did you ever hit big, 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 bounce, piccolo? No! I was great surprise, and I got chipped right in the middle. Hey, piccolo, Pete! That's what I said about piccolo, Pete! Hello! Did you hear Pete go tweet, 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 bounce, piccolo? No! Huh?
What's the matter with you?
I don't know, dear. I feel great. Let's get dressed. I'll race you around the block. Hey, did you ever hit Pete pick, go tweet, tweet, tweet down the Piccolo?
Stop.
No! I got this, guys.
Stop. George, stop for a minute. Will you?
Yes, dear, what do you want?
Did you take one of these?
But, yeah, that's some good old sleepos.
They're not sleepos, they're zippos. They keep you wide awake.
Sleepos? Dear, I'm in trouble. I don't know what to do.
Wait a minute.
Wow!
Wait a minute. I got an idea. Take two sleepos. One to counteract the zippo and the other to make you go to sleep.
Two sleepos, one counteract zip. Did she ever hit Pete, Pete, and the Piccolo? With some plans in the boom, boom, boom. Did you ever hit Pete, Pete? Did you ever hit Pete? Did you ever hit Pete, Pete, Pete? The sleepos are starting to work there. Did you ever hit Pete, 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 Pete? No? It's for secrets. Did you hit Pete, 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 does Piccolo? No? It's a big secret. No? Did you ever hit Pete, don't tweet? Did you ever hit Pete, don't tweet, Pete? Did you ever? Did you ever hit Pete, don't tweet, tweet, tweet down, Piccolo? No. You get that bite. I say that too.
Je vais plonger dans le stream. Au revoir la nuit. Au revoir Paris. Au revoir la vie.
Qu'est-ce que tu veux votre rien? Mademoiselle, ben, tu m'as dit, je n'ai dit. C'est belle patronat. C'est mal la liberté, alors c'est mes rêves. Ce n'est pas la suicide. Je ne pas sous nardillelle.
Non.
C'est moi. Sous tradibel faut-elle plonger. Maintenant! It's cold, amis. C'est trop meilleur. Moi, très vite contraire. C'est moi, young, et va frotter l'affaire. Sous tant trop il y a dans le suicide. C'est moi, tout patriote. Paris. Ça voulait pas de la Spring, ça m'a jamais dit de la boulevard, je mets en sirène, la musique. C'est pas Paris de la Spring. C'est pas là. Le soleil. Ah, c'est moi. Non! Non, mademoiselle, c'est moi. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Vous pas trop manger avec. C'est maintenant la fille dans la wine. Garçon, qu'est-ce que tu n'arrives à un nom d'honneur?
Oui, monsieur.
Tout le monde pas trop de son nom. Sonore. C'est pas you get your hair and you drink. Ça m'a pas le temps de manger. Ça m'a trop d'accident. Qu'est-ce que ça? J'ai dit que la wine, ils en veulent pas très warm, hein? Ça veut pas. Smile. Smile. Small smile, faire la pluie. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Répète pas son oretis. C'est le parole de smile, muscles, zéro mille passants. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Vous le tout. Et l'autre. Ah, hein? C'est moi, relax, ça c'est le contrat des années 1000, tradition le bordier, oui. Non, 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 c'est là. C'est là. C'est notre moyen. C'est notre patron dans l'air. C'est mon patron de la vie partout, j'ai la vie, l'on réveille pas rien. C'est mon patron, là. C'est mon patron dans la job, hein? C'est le patron de la traveling salesman. Oh, c'est le patron. Je ne pas sous leur loto, c'est mis pas le patron, j'ai la vie, va leur farmer's house. Je vais pas trop loger l'oreille de la femme morte. Le petit vertu, c'est la portée, mais un docteur. Je veux pas des docteurs. Oh non, je ne pas sous l'intérêt, puis pas de faire de là. Sous l'intérêt, disons, je veux pas autant faire là. Et vol pour nous, ravole pas, je ferai. Ah non, c'est moi. Qu'est-ce que vous avez dit au lieu de Spandel?
Je suis Rob.
Rob, mon Dieu. C'est pas le patron là. Et quoi tout de nous la job, hein?
Oh, oui.
Oui, qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? My name is the patron Louis. Louis de Baker. C'est 1000% la dit là. Ça veut pas de mon shop, if it's you, a job for you, oui?
Merci. Bien, merci.
Oui.
Merci.
Il peut être très joli, beautiful. Come, dis lui porte la job. Et vous, hein? Qu'est-ce que c'est, votre porte nom? C'est le temps, mon shop, hein? Très bien, aussi, les trompes, et t'as pour son nom, et puis le temps, les honorer. Hein? Ça vole pas, hein? Très bien, hein? Ça vole pas, ton job, hein? Tu m'as dit italien. Le job, tu ne veux pas trop dinaro, tu parles là 50 francs a week, oui?
Oh,
C'est le pas très du genre à Pretzelbande, pas sur le patronat. C'est le pas son nom. And after Pretzelbande, ça ne veut pas son nom déjà. Ça veut pas très dire a cake like this, hein? Ça peut être de wedding cake pour la meilleure de celle-là, hein? Et hein? Oui! C'est le pas son nom, c'est le pas son nom, dit. Ça ne veut pas sur l'artisan. Qu'est-ce qu'il va donc? Ils ne veulent pas sur la Pretzelbande, oui? Et avec ton, t'es trop bien dans la trière, ou ils ne veulent pas, et seul. Oui, c'est bien. Pretzelbande.
Là? Là? Et ça?
Oui, monsieur, elle dit pas le poisson. Nous sommes tradinants. Nous sommes jeunes et puis savants. Pas nous, t'as date de job, vous n'avez pas là. Oh mon Dieu, that's all for the Social Security. Your name.
Micheline.
Micheline. C'est moi pour traduire. Lui.
C'est lui.
Oui.
Noi.
Oui. Oui.
Micheline.
Oh, Micheline, oui, parce qu'on a arrêté pour le pas A à I. Oui, selon.
Double N.
Well, people that do it right, and that's all. It's enough. Ali. And the I. Oui. Oui. Sommes le patron, Micheline. What's it? Qu'est-ce que c'est pour le patron l'après-midi, la pretzel? Sommes le maître du sol du pantoumime. C'est même pas très difficile pour prendre mon genre. Mais tout elle, là-dedans, elle jette le portrait de la work. Elle a dit de... C'est le paradis Sunday. C'est mon poignet, c'est le paradis. C'est qu'on fait un long bread, c'est mes couleurs. Jacques, c'est le pas son rival. Vous êtes traité de Micheline, nous avons pas fait de nous, les Savartudi. Si vous ne pas nous suicide, nous avons pas de la scène. Si vous m'appelez un job, Pretzelbande. Monsieur, vous serez des Pretzelbande, vous avez partout la pradira. I get the pumpernickel. C'est mes parents. Qu'est-ce que c'est, votre patron, a couple of statues here? Come on, right here. Viens alors de la pratique. Sur moi du tuyau, du dragon geleux, ne l'embarques pas produit dans le J'irai. Oui?
No salt.
Oh, la salt? Habite in the back room. Vous avez le porte généralité là. Souvent, that very dark. Watch out, je n'ai pas compris. Juno se dit le, je la je la c'est le dos, c'est le temps. C'est trop tradition. C'est ma tube. Design pour l'adresse, c'est pas ça là. Moi, pas trop de son entrée. Avec mes quoi donc? Voilà!
Hey!
Qu'est-ce que c'est, votre patron arrêté, votre fois de back room, and mouche up, hein?
Non!
C'est votre mouche up pour Jacques. Jacques!
Oui.
Jacques, de mouche, il va poser notre main sur la
Qu'est-ce que c'est, là, la mouche?
Oui, c'est la patronne, on va essayer notre taille de l'oreille. Sur le patron, Matsu qui est troyon, le patron. Non, explanation!
Oui, explanation. Le sol de la salle là-bas, la sauce liftée, elle paye pour la salle.
Eh, c'est mon opération.
Oui, comme ça. Et la conscience, loi est liftée et le commun... Voilà.
Oh.
Ça, c'est tout, c'est maintenant l'explanation.
Oui, excusez-moi.
C'est glorieux, je suis surpris de vous.
Oui, excusez-moi. Insomma, e che tu mi ridì la prezza, oui? Comment, t'es ridì sul tuo di baldodo? C'est moi, c'est vous, j'ai trop froid d'où d'entrer. Hé! Qu'est-ce que ça va pour mettre généré?
Pour le chocolat.
Pour la chocolat? Chocolat pour la pretzel?
Pour la pretzel, oui, oui.
Pour la grande à dire. Chocolat covered pretzels. Ça veut dire pour la strawberry, vanilla, blackberry, tutti frutti pretzels, on va dire là? Non, ça veut pas un regular Howie Johnson's. C'est votre portrait sur l'antidatrion. C'est le portrait inside with the octopus, hein? Non, non, mais c'est pas ton ordi, c'est pas le tourneur. Jacques the octopus, c'est la pour l'explanation de redis pas le poste sous nous radio tout le poids dire.
Je sais pas l'entendre, c'est explanation. Explanation, fait la recélèbre le chocolat, et elle paye la chocolat.
Le chocolat, tu répètes ton seller, non, t'es pas trop là.
Ah oui, c'est vrai, la salaire est mélangée comme ça, et Florentine. C'est tout, d'abord ça livre quand tu boire.
Excusez-moi.
Je suis surpris de vous.
Hein? C'est l'apôtre de la prêtre. C'est l'apôtre non noir. C'est pas le temps de te redire, il a près du temps de... No cow with seeds. Et avec contrôler la cow with seeds, be right back. Ça va pas faire, hein? J'allais près de...
L'explanation n'est plus. L'explanation?
Oui.
Je vous aime.
Good morning, Mr. Hicksby.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Jameson. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
It's a lovely morning, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Hicksby. It is a very fine morning. The sun is shining, and not a cloud in the sky. And I feel terrible.
Come now, my boy. I know what's wrong with you, my boy. You're in love, yes.
Love, sir?
No, don't deny it. I've seen you seated there day after day, mooning across the desk of that young lady there.
Moon, sir? I never moon. I pride myself on being the kind of person who can hide his emotions.
Come, my boy. If you feel so strongly about it, why don't you just tell the young lady how you feel about the matter, eh?
I couldn't do that, Sue. Why, she doesn't know that I exist. Why, to her, I'm just another piece of office furniture.
Oh, come now, Mr. Jameson. I'm sure she thinks more of you than as just a piece of office furniture.
Then why does she hang her hat and coat on me every morning?
My boy, according to my observations, this young lady is as smitten with you as you are with her.
Do you think so, Mr. Hicksby?
Yes, I do.
Beautiful morning.
Isn't it?
The sky is so blue. Spring is around the corner. Oh, Mr. Jameson. Oh, well, I'm dreadfully
No,
sorry.
that's perfectly all right.
Forgive me.
It's an honor and a pleasure to be your coat tree. No,
hang them up.
allow me.
Very nice of you, I'm sure.
Mr. Jameson.
Yes, Mr.
Will you
Hicksby?
please write out a copy of the Oxford account for me?
The Oxford account?
Yes, if you would, please.
Yes, sir.
The Oxford account, please.
Oh, yes, the Oxford account, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Excuse me.
Mr. Jameson, I seem to be having a little difficulty with these figures. I wonder if you could possibly help me?
Why, certainly, Miss Tillsbury, it'd be a pleasure. Yes, indeed.
made my mistake?
Mr. Jameson. The Oxford account, if you please.
Yes, I beg your pardon, Mr. Bigby. Immediately. Never mind.
I'm terribly sorry.
Miss Tisbury?
Yes?
I've seen something I've never seen before. And I wonder if I might... Miss Tisbury, I wonder if I might...
Yes?
If I might call you Miss Tisbury.
Yes?
Also, Miss Tisbury. We have gone out on afternoons, on occasions. We have gone to the park. We have gone to the zoo. And on occasion, we have gone to the beach. And let us face facts, we have seen each other in bathing suits. And so, and on one occasion, at the beach, I saved your life. I didn't have to, but I did.
Very nice of you.
I knew you'd enjoy it. That's why. And so, Miss Tisbury, I want to say that... I want to say...
Yes?
I want to say...
Yes?
I want to say...
Yes?
I want to say... It's impossible, I can't say. Yes, Miss Tisbury.
Mr. Jameson.
Yes, Miss Tisbury.
I've always felt that I...
Yes, you felt?
Mr. Jameson.
That's me, yes.
I wanted you to know.
You wanted me to know, yes?
Oh, I wanted to...
Yes, you want to...
Tell you.
To tell me, yes.
No. Ask you.
To ask me, yes.
Mr. Jameson.
That's me, yes.
Mr. Jameson.
Yes? Tisbury?
Would you?
Miss Tisbury! Every files in the inventory.
Of course,
I'll get those for you.
Mr. Jameson, we're engaged. Now all you have to do is meet my parents and get their consent.
Well, where is that young man that Janie was so anxious to have us meet? Supposed to be here at 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock right now. Where is he?
Oh, I'm sure he'll be here any minute, dear. Janie said he had quite a distance to travel.
If there is one quality I dislike in a young man, it's lack of punctuality. Janie! Janie!
Just a minute, Father.
If a person is not punctual, he cannot possibly be a success in life. Janie!
Yes, Father.
Your young man was supposed to be here at 4 o'clock, and it is now exactly 4 o'clock. Where is he?
Well, Father, I'm sure he has a very good excuse. Wilmot is never late at the office.
Wilmot. That's his name.
Oh, now don't fret, dear. And when he gets here, do try to make him feel comfortable. Remember how nervous you were when you first met my parents.
Oh, Mother, you don't have to worry about Wilmot.
Wilmot.
Father, I'm sure you're going to like him. He's very sensible and honest and trustworthy.
And he happens to be late, my dear.
No, he isn't. There he is right now, you see. Oh, Wilmot, won't you come in?
How do you do, Jane? I brought you some flowers.
Oh, aren't they beautiful? They're just beautiful. May I help you with your coat?
Surely. I take you off, I think it'd be better.
They say it's good luck if you get things on the wrong side sometimes.
Yes. They're in there somewhere.
You did bring the flowers, I saw
Yes, I
them.
did. Oh, that's all right. I can use it.
Father, this is Wilmot Jameson. I've told you about him. Wilmot, this is my father.
How do you do, Wilmot? How do you do, sir? I gather this is your mother? I mean... I guess this is your sister, your wife, relation.
How do you do, Wilmot? Jamie told us so much about you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for looking at me. Yes, I will have some tea. I always like tea.
Sugar?
Yes, one lump, please. Excuse me. Thank you, excuse me. Thank you very much.
Would you like some cake? I made it myself.
Why, certainly, if you made it, Janie, I would like it very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Don't be afraid of Father. Go on, ask him, and don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous, and I'll ask him. Don't worry. But I'll pick the time. Well, young men, how are things down at the office? Well, sir, things down at the office...
It's an old man.
Yes, I'm very sorry.
I'll get you another cup of tea.
I beg your... Tea, thank you. Back very closely. Very easy.
Tipsy-toesy.
Tipsy-toesy.
Another piece of cake.
If you don't mind, thank you.
There we are.
Thank you.
Oh.
Well,
Father, Wilmot is doing extremely well with the firm.
really? And exactly what is your position at the office? Well, sir, I almost did it again. Well, sir, my position... I'm very sorry.
May I get you another cup of tea?
Yes, please.
All right. Sorry. Would you like
Thank you very much.
tea now? Tipsy-toesy.
Tipsy-toesy. As you were saying, sir?
As I was saying, what is your position at the firm?
Well, sir, my position at the firm right now is that I am assistant to the second assistant substitute clerk. I don't intend to stay in that job all the time. No, indeed not. My father and I have great ambitions for me.
Yes, and what are those ambitions?
Well, I'd like someday to be president of the United States. Not right away. No, it'll take a few years.
See, Father?
Yes. Not now, Jane. I'll know the time when to say it.
My, it's getting dark outside. I wonder what time it is.
Time? It's exactly, Yes, it's all right, dear.
Shall I get you another cup of tea?
No, I usually don't.
Jamie, dear, almost forgot. I wanted your young man to try some of my homemade jam.
Oh,
Would you like to, Wilma?
I would certainly most like to.
Oh,
try
these covers are so difficult to get off.
Mother, just don't bother with it. Wilmot does that sort of thing beautifully. He's very handy.
I have an knack for that.
There you are.
See, it's only a knack. All you have to do is just give it a quick twist. Very good. Little glassy, but it's very good.
Do that trick for Mother and Father that you did for me lunch the other day.
Yes, just a minute. Yes, What was you saying, dear?
The trick you did. Wilmot does the most marvelous trick you've ever seen in your whole life. He just takes the tablecloth right off the table without disturbing any of the dishes.
Oh, really, Wilma? That sounds wonderful.
Well, would you like to see it?
Yes, do so.
Well, you see, it's all in the wrists. It's all in the wrists, and the idea is to take the tablecloth out without touching the crockery. See, and it's, I don't think I'd better do it, dear. Yes. Well, you see, the trick is to keep the tablecloth parallel to the floor, and then with a flick of the wrist. Well, I almost did it, didn't I? There's your sugar.
Young man, what have you got to say for yourself?
Sir, I want to marry your daughter. Marry my daughter!
Now, just take time and think about it. Wilmot, you'd better go home because you have a long way to travel. You know, the streetcars don't run very frequently at this hour.
Yes. Well, goodbye, sir.
Yes, Father?
Janie, I like him. You know, all of us at one time during our life have been in an embarrassing situation. There was a man who was in an embarrassing situation. He's going home on the subway, but he's left all his money somewhere. He hasn't got anything on. Now, all this takes place in the good old days when you could ride on the subway for a dime. Ah, 2:30. Boy, I had to work late. But it's better. Better like this. Now I don't have to worry tomorrow morning. I finished all the business tonight. We settled the deal, and that's all. It's all over. Now I'll just go home, take the subway home. I'll get a good night's sleep, and I'll be all set. Oh, boy, I'll sleep good tonight. I'll sleep real good. Boy, I'll sleep hard. Wow, I don't have to get up. I won't get up till 9:30. I'll just go to sleep, and I'll lay there. When I get to bed, boy, I'll go to sleep. I'll get some sleep, and I got no money. That's ridiculous. I should have some money with me. It's crazy. Sure, I haven't got any. That's it. I left my wallet at the table in the bank. That's it. We were negotiating the deal, and I gave my card to one of the lawyers. I opened up my wallet, and I left my wallet on the table. And it's too late to go back and get it. How do you like that? I'm here in the subway 2:30 in the morning. I got no money. What am I laughing, boy? It's a long walk home. It's a 5-mile walk and a 3-mile swim. Oh! I gotta get home. I gotta get a dime somewhere. So, call up the wife. That's it. Call the wife. Tell her to come down here with the car. Pick me up. I go home. That's it. What's a wife for? There, go to the phone. And no money. I ain't got no money. Wait. Maybe fate is with me. You got it? I found a dime. See? Necessity is the mother of invention. Hello? Flowers? Listen, Who? No, I want to talk to Florence. Who are you? I'm he, me. Who are you? What do you... Wrong number! Why don't hang up? I could have told her to call my wife and tell her to come here with the car. Gee, what a stupid guy. Wait a minute! I had the dime! If I had the dime instead of the phone, I could have gone... Oh, my goodness. I got to get home. This is ridiculous. A dime not to get home. That's all. I'll have to sneak in the subway. That's all. I'll send him a check in the morning for 10 cents and he's my contract. So we'll just go over the turnstile and that's it. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Da-da-da-da. I wasn't trying to sneak in. No, I was just practicing. Yeah. Bye-bye. I'll go upstairs. Maybe somebody on the street here. Look at this, 2:30 in the morning. Got to get a dime to go home. Fella. Oh, just tell the truth, that's all. I beg your pardon, sir? You see, I'm not used to doing this sort of thing. You can say I'm not a vagrant of any sort. I'll tell you the truth. You see, I left my wallet on the negotiating table of the important Bank of America, see? And we were negotiating a deal between the International Steel Corporation and the Riverside Rust Corporation. During the course of the I gave my card to somebody, and I left my wallet there. Now, the fees in this, my fee will be about, anywhere between $30,000, $40,000 or $40,000 in this. So could you loan me a dime, please? What do you mean that's a new one? Where you going? Where? You can't tell the truth. Well, I'll do it the old way, that's all. Excuse me, sir. You remember me? They called me Al. I was the kid with the drum. Remember me? Look, could you want to buy a ring? A real ring with a sapphire in it right here. You want it 10 cents. That's all you have to give me, huh? You want... No, huh? See, I don't believe you want to sell a ring for a dime to get home. I got to sell something. That's all. I got to get home. You got to get home. That's all. Take them out. And that's it. There you are. Here you are. Shoelace for sale. Here you are. Match set. Here you are. Match set. All imported shoelaces here. There you are, sir. Thank you. A penny. What am I going to do with a penny? Sold the shoelaces for a penny, and I got to drag the shoes now. I don't know when. I don't know what are these kids doing in the hallway. Crap game. Penny open. Penny makes it. He didn't make it. Well, easy come, easy go. That's all. Gambled away the penny for the shoes. I got to push him along now. I got to get home, son. Wait, here's some people coming. They look happy, like they had a good time, and they had a few drinks. Maybe they'll give me some, give me a dime. Hi there. One bright and shining light taught me wrong from right. I found in my mother's arm. Give me something, a pie, a dime, something, huh? How do you like that? I can't get a dime? Shit's ridiculous. Got to get home. That's all. Well, I'll try again. That's all. Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. But I stick up. That's all. There we are. But he's sticking me up. I was going to ask you for a dime. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Go ahead, look, search, rob me. That's all. Where'd you find the dollar? Where? In here. Look, rob me for 90 cents. Give me a dime, will you? Go ahead, rob me. I wouldn't say nothing. No, huh? Look at that. Found it. A dollar there. Maybe there must be something. Maybe in the lining. Sure, the lining, here. Ah, the lining, I found it. There we are. There's silver in every lining. Here. Ah, a button, that's all. Well, if he stuck me up, I'll stick somebody else up for a dime. That's all. All right, bud. Let me have it. I'm only kidding. That's all. I'm playing with the finger. That's all. Nothing. You busted the whole bunch, huh? Oh, you're a smart fella. There we are. Gotta get home. There it is. $50 under the grate. $50 under the grate. Gum. I only hit a stick of gum. See that? If I didn't gamble away the penny, I could have bought a stick of gum. Gambling never pays. That's all. Oh. Pardon me, sir. Are you through with that gum yet? You mind if I walk along with you? Huh? No, take your time. Get all the juice out. That's all. Here, I'll just put it in that piece of paper. Thank you. Here. Take the belt off. We put the stick of gum on the end and down through the grate. And we put it right under $50, and I got it. Yeah, wow. I say I got it. Lost the belt. Everything. I want to go home. I want to say the thing I don't know. Thank you, sir. I don't care. I want to go home with it. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir, very much. I want to go. That's not bad. I made $1.50. I'll come back here again tomorrow night. That's all.
Lord Bentley Sussex. The Earl of Dockster.